SMT Nation, we back. Nation, I have the final updates I think we need for the AT&T Turbo feature. I think this kind of puts a bow on it. This kind of puts the cherry on top. Everything we needed to know about this feature. There's some stuff in here you need to know if you are interested in this feature, you want to pay for it. All right, got all the details for you here today in this video. I'll be putting like the placeholder article from Ryan and androidauthority.com. That link will be in the description to help you guys follow along to the news. Other ways to support us, you guys can find them there. Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if you're new here, and turn on the bell notifications icon to never miss an upload from the SMT. All right, folks. So the most recent updates we got from AT&T internally about the Turbo feature. We found out how much it was going to cost, $7 a month. We found out, generally speaking, when it was going to be released. It was going to be in the very, very near term. I have the details on that. Official release date is going to be confirmed May 2nd. So at the time of this recording, end of April, going into May, probably by the time you're watching this, it's like 24 hours or maybe 48 hours away from launch. So if you want it, you'll be able to get it very soon. Also, there's a detail that we were unsure about, is what plans would be able to have this Turbo feature, right? So, it is plan specific. You can't just have any plan on AT&T, and you can't just have any phone either. So those are important details. If you want this feature, $7 a month starting in May, and you got to go into the app and enable it, and then you'll pay for the feature. Very, very specific information. You must be on a very recent premium plan. Listen carefully to the plans that are able to have this add-on. The new Premium PL. That is the new AT&T Premium plan. The new AT&T Extra EL plan. Those two are current plans. They are AT&T's top two plans. They are the only two plans that qualify for this add-on. Legacy plans. The original Premium, which is now retired, and then the original Elite, which is also now retired. Although those plans are still technically supported in the user base, they can't be purchased. So you have the two premium modern plans, and you have the two premium legacy plans most recently. Consumer only. So the business fast track has been a feature it's existed for years now. They basically brought the fast track kind of sort of to the consumer side. Gave it a cost, a way for them to monetize the network. Now for a phone, you got to have a 5G capable phone. Nothing older that would be considered to be legacy or LTE only. Listen carefully to these things, people. You will not be able to add on this feature if you don't have the plan and you don't have a modern phone. So if you are on an iPhone 11, not happening. If you are on the starter unlimited or something legacy that wasn't included in the description, you can't add it. It won't be you won't be able to enable it within the app. It is going to be on a line-by-line basis. It is not a single cost to an entire account, so be mindful of that. If you look at the language with respect to the phone, this makes me think that it may only be working when connected to 5G. So that's kind of speculative. I don't have confirmation on that. So I can't tell you guys definitively. But the fact that it has to be a 5G capable phone, that might mean it must be on a 5G band, right? So that might be important to note. Will this change your experience on the AT&T network? Maybe, maybe not. The only way you know for sure is to try it. I have no experience with it myself. I do know that just recently AT&T has been modifying the QCIs, the way the plans are kind of prioritize the network experience, right, from plan to plan. Traditionally, you have to have one of the premium plans to have a higher QCI. Higher QCI gives you better access. At times of congestion, it gives you priority. That's what this feature feels like to me. And when you look at the plans that it involves, and you look at the 5G requirement, it's a lot of upsell that may or may not make a difference. So as long as you check all those boxes, you've got those things, and it might be worth it for you to try. You won't know until you try. If you've had trouble with the AT&T network, maybe it's worth investigating and exploring. But if you've been enjoying a nice, capacitive, fast, snappy AT&T network experience, you may not need this feature. It may not make a difference in your experience. You know, you're doing video calls, you're, doing, FaceTime, you're sending messages, you're watching videos on your favorite social media applications. You know, maybe you're watching some live TV on YouTube TV or some streaming apps. I don't know how much this is going to make a difference. I just know that AT&T is clearly upselling customers to this feature because you got to be on an upper tier plan and you got to be on a 5G phone. And the folks who are probably looking at this were like, oh, well, maybe I can boost my LTE experience. It sure doesn't feel like that's what's going to be, the design for this. It doesn't feel like that to me. Anyways, we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to try this feature. We're going to have to get some feedback from the user base here in the SMT Nation. We'll have to see when this is released and people start to experiment it and use it. And then we can report back to see if it makes a difference. Anyways, that's the update. That's everything we know about the service currently. We're waiting for official news from AT&T. I could tell you guys, though, this is very good. This is very good news for people that might want the feature. But tell me what you guys think of this. Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people. The SMT Nation, let your voice be heard.